What's the situation, Deng?
The Shu forces have secured key locations and are awaiting our response. Their vanguard is led by Xiahou Ba.
Xiahou Ba? Looks like the stories about Shu taking him in were true then.
There is no room here to show any mercy because of past attachments. He is too strong to defeat without total commitment.
I know. If we're going to do this, we're going to do it right. I know he would expect nothing less. Jian Wei is leading this invasion. If we can take him out, the Shu army should retreat pretty quickly.
Ignore all of the distractions. It's time to dive into the enemy.
Let's go. After all, skills such as ours shouldn't be left to waste.
The Wei forces have pushed us back this far, but it will need more than that to make us retreat.
Capturing that base will weaken the enemy greatly. All units march!
Time to finish them off!
We will withdraw for now, but this is not a surrender. I will never give up on my desire to bring the Prime Minister's dream to fruition.
To be honest, I've got to admire your commitment. But that doesn't mean I can let you get by. I have my pride too, you know.
Our mission has ended in success, thanks to your timely and perspicacious directives, Master Sima Xiao.
No. We won because the enemy imploded from within.
We won because they decided to attack before replenishing their strength. People make poor decisions when put under pressure.
Lord Sima Xiao, several Shu soldiers have surrendered to us. What shall we do with them?
I see the rats have started to flee the sinking ship. Shu is on its way down.
I will meet with some of those who have surrendered.
Be careful, Master Zhao. An assassin may be hidden among their number.
Stop worrying so much, UNG. I need to find out what's happening in Shu for myself. Tell me, what's happening in Shu these days?
Of course, Jiang Wei is still adopting a hardline approach, but he's losing support all the time. Defectors are growing in number. The Shu Emperor simply continues to do as Jiang Wei instructs and sends his people to war. Liu Chen is not fit to carry on the dream of his Lord Father and Lord Zhuge Liang. It's all that fool's fault that Shu is on the verge of ruin.
Master Zhao?
Thanks for letting me know. We'll take you in, and anyone else who wants to surrender. Don't worry, we'll treat you well.
Thank you so much, my lord.
We'd better get back to Luoyang.
You look deep in thought, Master Zhao. What is it that troubles you?
It seems to me that Shu has lost sight of its former goals, and is now continuing to wage war without good reason. Our intelligence tells us that there are those within the Shu ranks unhappy with this state of affairs. They feel constant war with Wei is draining their kingdom. I am wondering if there is a way we can bring an end to this meaningless conflict.
That will not be easy. Wei and Shu have a long history of enmity.
But the people who created that history are no longer with us.
I think you know it's not that simple, Master Zhao. If only there were someone in the Shu ranks who felt the same way about things as you.
Zhao, I have received reports of suspicious movement in Shoshun. Despite the fact that we have no plans to attack Wu, excessive quantities of provisions and weaponry are being stockpiled within the castle.
Do you really have to bring me this kind of news at a time like this?
It will be considerably more bothersome if we allow this situation to fester.
All right, I'll pay Zhuge Dan a visit. Oh, and on the way, I think I'll call by Xucheng and speak to my brother.
Lord Sima Zhao, I bring urgent news. Zhuge Dan of Shochun has betrayed us and has joined forces with Wu.
No!
Why now? I just don't understand. Master Zhao, we must send a messenger to Master Zhuge Dan at once and discern his true intent.
Yes, you're right. But we must also prepare for war. If we have to fight Wu, we will need all the men we have. We should request His Majesty join us. Yuan Ji, please go to Zhang Hui. Ask him to convince His Majesty to cooperate with our plans.
Very well.
The gates to Shoshun are closed. If we wish to organize our forces, Shapi is probably the place to do it.
Yes. Everyone, head for Shapi. By the way, Jiacheng, have you made any progress on identifying the one pulling the strings behind the scenes of these rebellions?
Wait just a little longer. Zhao, the envoy we sent to Zhugo Dun has been executed.
What? How could he do that? That's not like him. What's gotten into Zhugo Dan?
I warned you that Zhugo Dun behaves unpredictably when angered. But I see that Wen Qin, who defected to Wu himself, is also in the castle with him. I am sure the two traitors are getting along famously.
Zhugo Dun's treachery is beyond doubt. There is no need for you to worry anymore on that front, Zhao.
I suppose not. I'll have to wait until after we've defeated him to ask him the reason why. All forces! We will launch an attack against Shochun and capture the traitor Zhugo Dun! If you're really sure you want to do this, then I have no choice, Zhugo Dan. All forces advance! We must slay Zhugo Dan of Shoshun!
All right. I need everyone to defend this area.
It is time to make our move. There is a position we must take from the enemy.
We cannot retreat here. We must claim victory.
I'll take you to a really nice place. Let's start the advance, shall we? That's the spirit.
For us, there is no retreat. A loss here will make me a laughingstock.
Time to finish them off!
Now, take defensive positions.
Time to finish them off!
match for his brother. But the blood of the Sima clan still flows in his veins. And I am but a worthless dog.
We've captured Jugo Dan. I hope we don't have to go on fighting these meaningless battles forever.
I have nothing to say to you. Do not waste my time. Kill me.
No, I will have you speak, Jugo Dan. You have always been so loyal to Wei. Why did you suddenly turn your back on us?
How dare you? You were the one who accused me of treason and sent a spy in to monitor my actions.
A spy? What are you talking about?
So you're going to feign ignorance, are you? All of a sudden you're a master of the arts of duplicity. That's not the only reason anyway. Master Sima Shi brought stability to the land by removing all dangerous elements, even if it meant he had to play the villain. But you try and form peace accords with Shu. You reject everything your brother has done. You are not fit to follow in his footsteps.
I have heard what you have to say, Jugo Dan. Now you must listen to me. My father and my brother, and Master Cao Pi and Master Cao Cao before them, all they ever wanted was one thing, an end to the chaos. It is my belief that my duty as the leader of Wei is to respect that desire and do all I can to bring it to fruition.
But
methods will always differ, from era to era and from person to person. But if you see only the method and lose sight of the goal, you betray the vision of my father and my brother. And you insult those who have given their lives to support the Kingdom of Wei.
I may have been wrong.
Jugo Dan, who was it who told you I suspected you of treason?
That was His Majesty. I have been used by the Emperor. But as you say, Master Sima Zhao, the Emperor's methods will not bring an end to this war.
Jugo Dan.
Master Sima Zhao, you must execute me. I have rebelled, and that has cost the lives of many soldiers and innocent civilians. My crime is great. But I ask you, please, can you find it in your heart to spare the lives of the men who served under me and followed my orders?
Very well. I will guarantee their safety.
I am most grateful.
What will you do now, Zhao?
You were the one who sent in the spy, weren't you, Jia Chong?
You are bothered by his words, that it was the spy who triggered his rebellion. But he and the Emperor were in league long before that. He would have turned his back on us sooner or later. Or perhaps you wish to punish me for intentionally causing him to revolt.
No, I don't. I'm going back to Xucheng. The crime of treason has been borne entirely by Jugo Dan. Wen Qin is already dead. As a result, there will be no punishment for you.
Master Sima Zhao, I am most grateful.
As am I, my lord.
If you would be willing to grant me the honor, I would like nothing more than to fight for you in battle.
As would I, my lord.
I see. Well, I couldn't be happier to have the services of two such splendid young warriors. I look forward to fighting alongside you, Wen Yang and Wen Hu.
My lord,
It is an unparalleled honor.
It is just as we thought. All of the insurrections were instigated by His Imperial Highness.
Can you really blame him? Yes, it actually stands to reason. The Sima family are extremely powerful. They have talent, strength, and a lot of experience to back them. Surely, you can see how something like that would look to His Imperial Highness, who has only his lineage.
Ah, what a pain. I mean, we've always done all we could for Cao Wei.
Ah, yes, honestly, it was done in good faith. And because of that, you killed Cao Shuang and overthrew a corrupt government.
And now that is coming back to haunt us.
You have become a threat to Cao Mao and a threat to Cao Wei. What will you do, Zhao? Will you just hang your head and watch as it all falls apart before your very eyes?
So then, is this my destiny, my fate? The time has come to end Cao Wei. We will usher in a new age.
Master Sima Zhao, an imperial edict has been issued calling for your death. How does that make you feel?
I always anticipated it would happen eventually. Looks like they're finally starting to take me seriously. Zhang Hui, I want you to take Deng Ai and Wen Yang and reinforce the border defenses with Shu.
I see. Zhang Wei's so predictable. There's no way he won't try and take advantage of this opportunity. You just make sure you keep yourself safe.
Yuan Ji, Jia Chong, come with me to Luoyang.
I bring news! The Shu army approaches! They are almost upon us!
I believe the Shu forces number significantly more than last time. It is remarkable how many men they have managed to muster, in spite of the defeats they have suffered.
I don't think you should be particularly impressed by that. It just means they're using up the last of their military reserves. I'm prepared to declare with total confidence that there isn't a single soldier left in Shu not in this battle.
That is an indication of how committed the enemy will be to this confrontation. If we lose here, the land will be returned to the chaos of war once more. For Master Sima Zhao, my spirit will burn with righteous anger.
Yes. No matter how often the enemy insists on attacking, we must hold them out. That is our mission. All forces, prepare to engage!
Yes.
We will proceed to Taoyuan and overcome the advancing Shu army. Finishing Jiang Wei will be my greatest mission of all.
This will be the final expedition of our northern campaign. We must use every last ounce of strength we have to defeat Wei.
Jiang Wei seems more determined than ever. But I cannot allow this to be his great triumph.
We need to prepare for a long battle. Call in the supply troops in order to secure provisions.
Report! Lady Yue Ying's Juggernaut unit has arrived.
Reinforcements! How timely! We will make the most of this momentum and destroy the Wei forces! Now! Ambush units! Shatter the Wei forces into pieces!
I don't really like defending, but I'll do what needs to be done!
We shall defend this position. Do not allow a single enemy through.
The supply unit has arrived as requested.
Provisions appear to have been successfully secured. Now, we must use the confidence this gives us to strike at the heart of Wei.
Destroy the enemy. I won't let anyone thwart our advance.
Time to finish them off!
Our target has been determined. Capturing that area will deflate their morale.
We have to do everything we can to defend this area.
The enemy is going to attack us here! Everyone prepare to defend this spot!
I did not expect the Wei forces to make it so far, but I have sworn that this time the northern campaign will end in success.
Hold the line!
for my strategy!
Time to finish them all!
Bitter defeat. Yet again. Oh, Prime Minister, forgive my weakness.
Tao Young has fallen! Raise your voices in triumph, men! Enemy and ally alike must know that our victory is inevitable! I shall slay any who would come between me and my duty! We have prevented the Shu invasion once more. This could never have been achieved without the selfless dedication of all of you. You have my gratitude.
I have no need for your gratitude. Besides, the Shu forces were simply too weak. Master Deng, do you think we should just attack Chengdu ourselves right now?
I agree with Master Zhang Hui's proposal. Shu must have used up every last soldier they had in this battle. If we are going to strike, now is surely the time.
Then, I will request an audience with Master Sima Zhao.
I will make the proposal to attack Chengdu myself.
We must prepare for battle at Tianshui.
Lord Deng.
Welcome, welcome. Do please come again.
I have decided to follow Zhang Hui's sage advice and lay siege to Chengdu. Shu is no longer worthy of standing opposite us as a kingdom in its own right. It is time for us to end the divisions plaguing this land. Shu has lost sight of its goals and is but a shell of its former self. We must put an end to it with our own hands. We will end the kingdom of Shu in this battle. The long era of the Three Kingdoms will come to an end. If we can surround Chengdu, victory will be ours. I suppose it's unlikely to be that simple, though.
The battle is in full swing. We must also participate.
The enemy has reached Chengdu. This battle may be beyond our reach already.
The Shu Emperor's movements are sluggish. Perhaps Liu Chan is as great a fool as the rumors suggest.
Capturing that base will weaken the enemy greatly. All units march!
I'm afraid your destiny has run its course.
That's the spirit.
Capturing that base will weaken the enemy greatly. All units march!
We shall defend this position. Do not allow a single enemy through.
Time to finish them all!
Capturing that base will weaken the enemy greatly. All units march!
This is going to be more work than I thought.
Such strength. Until next time, when I can return stronger.
I shall slay any who would come between me and my duty.
Time to finish them all!
Capturing that base will weaken the enemy greatly. All units march!
We have to remain here and defend, as that is what we do best.
Time to finish them all!
Capturing that base will weaken the enemy greatly. All units march!
This is going to be more work than I thought.
come between me and my duty.
I feared this would happen. Everyone, you have fought bravely, but it is time to lay down our arms.
The Shu forces have lost the will to fight. It's time to see what Liu Chan does next. Everyone, stop! I am Sima Zhao, Grand Commander of the Wei armies. You are Liu Chan, Emperor of Shu, right? Tell me, have you decided?
Yes. Let us end this now. As long as this fighting continues, then so will the grief. Master Sima Zhao, I do have a request to make.
And that is?
Will you carry on our dream as well? We always dreamed of a wise rule, and of a new world that is completely without any sadness or chaos.
I cannot make that promise. But I'll try to make it come true in this new age that I'm creating.
I thank you. That is sufficient. Then I will surrender the Shu.
I accept your surrender. Now, the chaos shall end. Finally, one of the problems facing us has now been fully solved.
What are you saying, Zhao? There's still the final move to be made.
What move?
The execution of the Shu Emperor, Liu Chan. We must carve this defeat deep into the hearts of all the losers. And they must never forget that they have lost the battle.
And you're saying that that is the life of Liu Chan?
there is nothing that will work better.
We're not doing that, Gu Chong. I'll strive for a world without grief. That is what I told Liu Chan. I vowed I would not betray that.
Even if that weakness someday brings back the chaos?
You're wrong. People find peace by forgiving others. Isn't that right? Yes. Even Sun Hu.
Then show me that you can end the chaos following this so-called path for yours.
Ah. I will. You just watch me.
Deng Ai's efforts helped to ensure the surrender of the Shu Emperor, Liu Chen. This brought an end to the era of the land being divided into 3 kingdoms. Sima Zhao set out to put the finishing touches on his efforts to unite the land. Meanwhile, Deng Ai looked over the canal that he had helped build. While gazing at his map, he began devising plans to help enrich the lives of the common people. That is what he considered to be his true purpose in life.
Hi there, how are you? Looks like a bumper crop this year.
This waterway that you made us has given us new purpose for both work and for life.
I just looked at a map and built it. Exactly where I thought that it should go.
No matter how important you get, or how muscled you get, that part of you never changes, does it?
I have not changed since we all worked together to build those embankments. That is actually why I came today. It really helps to hear you say it without me having to ask.
We hear it's turmoil over there at Chengdu. So we wanted to come lift up your spirits.
We heard that you were coming today, and we have prepared a banquet for you. We even have those delicious pig feet you like so much.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Tonight, I shall eat feet and tail stones. It will be a most welcome diversion.
My wife is very pleased now that I have more energy after the long day of